Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury is a classic dystopian novel that explores themes of censorship, knowledge, and individuality in a society where books are banned and critical thinking is suppressed. The story is set in a future where firemen don't put out fires, but instead ignite them to burn books, which are seen as dangerous and subversive. The title refers to the temperature at which paper is said to catch fire and burn. The protagonist, Guy Montag, is a fireman who has always accepted society's anti-book stance without question. He spends his days burning books and feels a sense of satisfaction in fulfilling his duties. However, Montag's complacency begins to waver when he meets Clarice McClellan, a free-spirited and inquisitive young woman who opens his eyes to the beauty of the world and the emptiness of his existence. Her questions force Montag to confront the superficiality and unhappiness of his life and society. As Montag's curiosity grows, he secretly starts collecting books, hiding them in his home to read in private. This act of rebellion puts him at odds with his fire chief, Captain Beatty, who is both articulate and deeply cynical. Beatty is well-read himself and uses his knowledge to argue that books are dangerous because they create conflict, dissent, and unhappiness. Through Beatty, Bradbury explores the paradox of censorship, suppressing knowledge to maintain order, yet acknowledging that it stems from a fear of complexity and change. Montag's journey is a struggle between conformity and the desire for enlightenment. His wife, Mildred, epitomizes society's obsession with shallow entertainment. She spends her days engrossed in interactive television shows and takes sleeping pills to numb her dissatisfaction. This portrayal of a culture consumed by trivial distractions reflects Bradbury's critique of mass media's potential to erode critical thinking and authentic connections. As Montag becomes more engrossed in reading, he seeks guidance from Faber, a retired English professor who shares his disillusionment with society. Faber provides Montag with insight and helps him understand that books are valuable not just for their content, but for their ability to provoke thought and reflection. He also devises a plan to challenge the system by planting books in the homes of firemen to discredit them and incite change. The novel's climax occurs when Montag's secret is discovered, and he is forced to flee after a confrontation with Beatty that results in violence. Montag escapes to the countryside, where he finds a group of intellectuals who have committed entire books to memory in hopes of preserving their knowledge for future generations. This act of preservation is a symbol of resilience and hope, suggesting that while oppressive regimes can burn books, they cannot extinguish ideas. Fahrenheit 451 serves as a powerful warning about the dangers of censorship, the loss of intellectual freedom, and the consequences of a society that prioritizes superficial pleasure over critical thought. Bradbury's vision is a reminder of the importance of literature and the enduring need for questioning, learning, and preserving the richness of human expression.